Welcome back to Mac Talks Football. And last week I said that there are three certainties: life, that, and Manchester United losing a Premier League game. And I said it in a sort of a banter. But now Manchester United are starting to prove me right, because they have lost yet another game in the Premier League. They become amazing on a European night, and then they come back into the Premier League and they to go back to being a trash. I mean, they lost at Old Trafford again. Against West Ham United. The game ended 2-0, and now they are 16th in the table. Manchester United Football Club, probably the biggest club in the world from England, are 16th in the table. I just don't know what to say. I mean, this is coming from an Arsenal fan. Every week I sit here, I watch Manchester United fan. It is fun, it is banter, it is like I enjoy them being in this situation. But I'm just baffled. Like, I just don't know what to say, to be very honest. I really don't know what to say. I mean, they've lost 17 games. Like, Manchester United have lost 17 Premier League games. And the fact is, like, you cannot. The thing is, like, it's not like they are not they're not playing good or anything. Like, even today you cannot say that United were poor. It was quite an entertaining game, if I'm being very honest with you. It was quite an end-to-end stuff. I don't think United played that bad. I mean, there were phases of the game where United dominated the game, but again they the loss in concentration from the players. This is the problem for Manchester United, that they play games within games. And I used to say this about Dortmund early on in the season when they were under Nuri Sahin, that Dortmund, within one half they would play three different games. And this is the problem with Manchester United as well. Like, within a phase of 15, 20, 25 minutes, they play three different games. They are going to be amazing for 10, 15 minutes, and then they are going to go be absolute trash in the next 5 to 10 minutes, and you're just going to sit here and you're going to say, why, how are you doing this, right? And again today, I mean, as I said, they were majority of the game. Like, I would say about 50% of the game, they were the better side. They created so many chances. Their passing in the final third today was absolutely dismal. They were not really able to get the ball to the final man. And when they were able to get it, they were just not able to put it in the back of the net. There was one instance where there was a counter attack. Garnacho was on the right hand side. I think Ahmad was the one leading a charge, and there was so many times where he could have passed the ball to Garnacho on the left hand side, but he doesn't pass it. I forgot who he passed to on the right hand side, and he shoots straight at Areola, and they waste that chance. There was a chance from a corner kick where Areola made a great save, and on the follow-up, Lindelof was not able to convert it. I mean, as I said, there were so many chances in the game where United could have scored the goal and make a comeback even before West Ham scored the goal. They could have taken the lead as well, but they were just not really able to finish it off. Again, I mean, defensive wise, I mean, both the goals that they considered, I personally think they were soft goals to concede. Both of them could have, easily avoidable. They could have easily, cleared the line, and they could have easily, keep the ball out from them. But it is not happening. I mean, that the second goal that they conceded, Kobe Mainoo goes down and they get the ball away, and nobody is marking Jared Bowen. The cross is gonna come. Where is the last man? Nobody is marking that last man. He's literally standing alone, waiting for the ball to come for him. I don't know who was marking, but I think it was Lindelof again. I'm not really sure. I might be wrong there. But whoever was marking, no, he's not looking where who am I marking? Where the striker behind me? He's just looking at the ball. The ball comes to him, and he's just standing there like an idiot. And the ball goes to Jared Bowen and slots it in the back of the net and becomes a 2-0. I mean, that second goal, it is schoolboy defending. It is, I mean, the kids who play in the park at ages 4 or 5, they are taught this thing. They know you don't leave your man alone. And like, you are a Premier League player, and you are playing like this, and you're doing stuff like this, and they are lucky. And Lindelof again is lucky that right and again he gave the ball away. It could have easily been a 3, but the goalkeeper saved his blushes, and it stays a 2-0. West Ham United, I mean, they have won the game. They have moved up the ladder. They are now not the 17th, they are 15th. It's not like West Ham have had a great season, but they have lost. They have won against Manchester United at Old Trafford for the first time, so it's a big deal for them as well. Massive win for Graham Potter. He would have liked that, something, some sort of a confidence booster for him as well. It has not been a good season for West Ham as well. Like, let's not get here. I mean, I sat here when I made the season predictions, and I mean, it's a funny thing that if there are two clubs that I messed up really badly in my prediction are Manchester United and West Ham United. We are going to see, we are going to react to all my predictions at the end of the season. But I already know. I mean, I put Manchester United at third, and I put West Ham United at sixth. I mean, why I just don't know now, and I see the season. But West Ham had so much, so many great players, and they had amazing transfer. I think they were really going to push it for Europe, and they go ahead and they have an abysmal season. And I really thought this was the season for Erik ten Hag, I'll be very honest. And you know what Manchester United did. So I think they are the only two things. And of course, my favorite club from North London, our little brothers from North London. I don't trust them, but I still went ahead and. So yeah, I mean, the thing is, I really don't know what to say about Manchester United. I have said it so many times throughout the entirety of this season. The thing, at this moment in time, you can. I cannot even laugh at them. Otherwise, as a rival fan, you sit here and you make fun of them. You banter them, you cook them, but it is no point. You just feel pity for them. And again, I see some of the United fans, trying to banter Arsenal or something like that. That they are still going to have a better season because they're in a final, and if they win a Europa League, like. That is not the case. How can a club with the stature of Manchester United, I keep on saying this, like if somebody would have said to a 14-year-old me or a 13-year-old me that Manchester United are going to lose 17 games in a Premier League in one single season, I would say like they've gone mental. And now Manchester United, they've lost 17 games, and nobody it doesn't feel it's like it's a big deal. It just baffles me. I'll be very honest. It just baffles me. How is it possible that Manchester United can lose 17 games in a row and nobody is sort of, nobody's sort of answerable? I mean, I hope that they don't sack Ruben Amorim, because that would be a stupid thing to do. I think they need a massive clear out. I say this every week. I think there's still about 5-6 players that need to leave the club this summer, and they need to invest. Will they invest? That is a big question. I mean, they're not giving out food to their staff, so that's how bad situation they are in financially. But I hope they invest in their staff. They back the manager, and I understand this season is it's a foregone conclusion. Even if they win a Europa League, that is a big thing for them, because they are going to win the Champions League, so they have something to attract the players. But will the players come? That's another question, because whoever comes in Manchester United, because it is the toxicity at the club at the moment is so much that whoever comes in, they start playing like a crap. The managers who come in this time, I mean, Ruben Amorim, I keep on saying, I cannot believe this is the same Ruben Amorim who was doing amazing in Portugal. He comes here and it feels like he's lost, he has forgotten how to manage a football club. But as I keep on saying, like, they need to back the manager, they need to invest money, and then I can sit here and I can make fun of Manchester United, but even that has lost its charm, right? Every single weekend it's the same thing. As I said at the start of the video, live that and Manchester United losing in a Premier League game. It is a joke, to be very honest. It really is a joke, and I really hope, for the sake of the fans, because it's a great institution, it's a massive club, that something really happens in the summer, because this really cannot go on. I mean, it is just bizarre. So yeah, Manchester United fans, let me know what are your feelings in the comment section below. And yeah, like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the season, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.